My name's Priscilla and I'm a volunteer based in Sydney, Australia. And happy Mother's Day from Australia too. If you are a new member to the community, please accept our wholehearted welcome. And if you have any questions about our practices and topics, we're all here to help. And if you're a regular, welcome back, everyone. It is customary in Australia to begin any meeting by acknowledging the traditional owners of our land. So in the spirit of reconciliation, I would like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land on which we walk, study, and reside, the Wodi people of the Dharma Nation. And I pay my respects to elders past, present, and emerging. I also pay my respects to the traditional custodians of the various lands on which you all are. The check-in sessions have been developed by our Communities of Practice team and the entire community. These sessions aim to develop a reflective practice in response to changes. Guided by humanistic Buddhism, we would like to cultivate our practices and build memorable friendships. Last week, Katya shared her personal experience and the wisdom gained through her journey to India. Continuing with our turning point stories, but moving slightly north, our dear friend Xiaomeng will share her adventures and insights from her period spent in Nepal. Please welcome Xiaomeng.
Okay, thank you, Priscilla, and auspicious greetings to all. Thank you for your coming. Today, my turning point story sharing is about fulfillment. But before that, let's start today's session with a short meditation. Taking a comfortable seat, take a couple of seconds to scan your body from top to bottom. Sense if any areas are tense. If so, take a deep breath in and out to relax that portion. Take another deep breath, and as you breathe out this time, allow your eyes to close. Continue to breathe naturally and bring your attention to the center of your chest, around your heart. See if you can develop a sensation of ease, friendship, and warmth towards yourself. Allow this feeling to flow through you freely. Now imagine a person that you feel warmly towards. Someone makes you happy when you think of them. Holding them in your mind and generating feelings of loving kindness towards them as you continue to breathe naturally. As you breathe in, you wish this person happiness and fulfillment. As you breathe out, you sign them joy and flourishing. Now slowly let go of the person and those feelings. Take a few breaths and notice any sensations and emotions within you. Though we focus the feeling of warmth and loving kindness on others, the brain benefits from these feelings as though we were feeling them ourselves. And when you are ready, you may open your eyes. So, to illustrate my understanding of fulfillment, I recall my 2 weeks of the life-influencing journey in Nepal in 2019, before the pandemic. My friend and I planned our trip to Nepal to assist the local educational institution build a school for orphans. I was reminded by the institutional staff about the tough living conditions there. However, when I was physically present in Nepal, the environment still took me aback. The muddy roads of Kathmandu, crowded buses, and chaotic electrical wires made me feel that this country is not so comfortable or safe. But due to my responsibility and mission, I chose to stay. As I immersed myself in the vibrant culture of Nepal, I was struck by the profound sense of fulfillment that emanates from its people. First, their sense of fulfillment is generated from their ability to embrace simplicity despite the challenges they face. So this is the little host of my homestay. He acted as our tour guide during the 2 weeks, showed us the way, prepared meals, and took us to visit the sites of Kathmandu. Talking with him, I realized he lost his father at age 5 and dropped out of school at 11 to support the family. But what impressed me was his positive outlook on life, focusing on gratitude and contentment with what he has, which has taught me a valuable lesson. It reminds me to find joy in small things and to appreciate the beauty of everyday life. Under his influence, I have discovered a newfound sense of fulfillment and inner peace. Second, I have come to realize that community plays a vital role in the lives of the Nepalese people. Their connections and unwavering support for each other in times of adversity create a strong sense of belonging. By helping build the school, I have witnessed the spirit of cooperation that brings fulfillment through shared experience and a sense of collective purpose. Besides, Nepalese people are remarkable in their resilience and adaptability. Despite facing numerous natural disasters, their spirit remains unbroken. For instance, several buildings in Duba Square collapsed during a major earthquake in 2015. Yet, despite the difficulties of rebuilding the sites, what I experienced was Nepal's collective resilience in overcoming obstacles and embracing change with unwavering determination and boundless optimism. Their spirit has taught me that true fulfillment lies not only in happiness, but also in the process of rising above adversity. Third, spirituality, deeply ingrained in the Nepalese way of life, has been a source of solace and inner strength for the people. Whether visiting temples, participating in religious ceremonies, or engaging in meditation, spirituality provides a profound connection to something greater than oneself. Witnessing these devotees, I understand that faith helps individuals find meaning and live purposeful lives. So overall, my journey through Nepal has revealed the various elements that contribute to a fulfilling life, embracing simplicity, fostering strong community bonds, exhibiting resilience and adaptability, and engaging in spiritual practice. These lessons have taught me that to live a fulfilled life, do not focus on the size of the audience. Focus instead on leaving an impact on those who have affinities with, regardless of how little we can contribute. I believe each of us has a mission and that we cannot truly be living our most fulfilled life until we recognize this mission and dedicate our lives to pursuing it. That's all for my sharing. And now I will hand over the mic back to Priscilla.
Thank you, Xiaomeng. And thank you for sharing this journey of simplicity, community, and spirituality with us today. And we're invited to contemplate the following questions, which Xiaomeng has set for us. Firstly, what does the phrase living a fulfilled life mean to you? What are the key ingredients? Secondly, how do you strive to incorporate those ingredients into your own life journey? So we'll be placed in groups of 3 to 4 to share and discuss these questions. In the discussion, we recommend you spend some time getting to know each other first and then discussing the questions. There will be some Zoom notifications to guide you, but feel free to let the flow of your discussions guide you too. Our sessions are guided by metta, which is unconditional love and kindness for all sentient beings. Let's use these breakout sessions to express and receive loving kindness to and from one another. Take time to pause, to share, and to listen. We'll also ask you to share some of your findings with the larger group at the end of the discussion. But for now, let's go to the rooms for some rich and nourishing discussions. See you all back in 15 minutes.
Okay, welcome back, everyone. I hope that you enjoyed your breakout room discussions. And now please feel free to write down some your ideas or reflections about your breakout room discussion in the chat box. And our poster team will later design a poster for this session and to leave a beautiful memory for everyone. Thank you. Who is using the account of communities of practice?
Lai Chin.
Oh. Okay, thank you, Lai Chin. And she said that the key ingredients about fulfillment is busy, untended, and always give joy, simplicity, peace, kindness to oneself and others, and also be grateful about the things that happen around us, I guess. Thank you, Lai Chin. And in our breakout room discussion that we actually Helen shared a lot about his personal experience when volunteering in the temple. And we all agree that the fulfillment comes inside instead of coming from outside. Not from the material life that we possess, but with the inside our mind, about the contentment that we all experience and share together. And Bruce said, for me, continuous learning is the basis of fulfillment. I want to hear more about your reflections, Bruce, later in the plenary session. Okay, thank you for everyone. And I think I will continue to share my screen for Priscilla to finish the session. And please keep writing.
Yes, thank you, Xiaomeng. Yeah. We'll continue this discussion soon in the plenary, but we really hope the check-in session was helpful to you and that you experienced the unconditional love and compassion of this community. But for anyone who might be experiencing a greater need than what today could meet, please don't hesitate to get in touch with us at the email above. You can also reach out to the professional organisations on the screen. Now, next Sunday, Chris will share his reflections with us on the past few years post-COVID. Where have we been and where to now? So join us next Sunday at the same time for Dr. Chris Zaslowski. We also warmly invite you to our freely offered NTI Virtual Open Day. This is online on the Thursday, the 18th of May, and you can learn about NTI's unique contemplative approach to learning that inspires individuals, communities, and organisations. Last but not least, we are calling for more turning point stories like today and last week for the second half of the year. So if you are interested in sharing your stories and reflections with the community, please message us in the chat box or inform us by email, and we'd love to hear from you. As we check out today, let's recite the dedication of merits together to send love and compassion to whoever is in need.
Let us now dedicate the goodness of what you have done to all living beings. May kindness, compassion, joy, and equanimity pervade all worlds. May we cherish and build affinities to benefit all beings. May Chan, Pure Land, and precepts inspire equality and patience. May our gratitude and humility give rise to great vows.
Thank you, Xiaomeng, for your deeply reflective sharing with us today. Thank you, Lai Chin, for organising the IT behind the scenes. And thank you, everyone, for joining us. And happy Mother's Day to all our beautiful mothers again. Now we'll have our usual plenary session. So please do stay around if you have time. Otherwise, we'll see you all again next Sunday at 11 a.m.